Africa. They are being abandoned by both the country of origin and the host country. Why I'm saying that is because if you look at countries like, I'm just going to make a good example with Tanzania, the country where I come from. They always deny and say we have a very good relationship with South Africa. Tanzania, they're safe in South Africa. They're not going to. No, that's not what it is. And the truth of the matter is, we all know that it's undisputed that Tanzanian government, they've helped a lot. If we speak about the country that have pioneered helping South Africa while fighting apartheid, it's Tanzania. Tanzania, they put so much, but we cannot rely on that because even those guys that you've helped, most of them, they're dead. So this is the new generation that is raising concern. And another thing is that Africans, we've got that problem, and this is a serious problem, is that when you help somebody, do not remind that person how much you've helped that person. Because people does not want to hear how much they've been going through difficulties and how much you help them. It doesn't make sense. We always fail to find solution of the problems, but rather than bringing the past past experience and say, we have helped this person and today is my turn to get the reward. We don't live like that. In Swahili, they're saying, tenda wema wende zako, meaning you help somebody and you take away, you walk away, don't wait for reward. This is what I've learned. So African leaders now, in order to avoid this problem, I know they can. Each and every African country, they have that money, they have that capacity to say no. If that's the case, like the unemployment rate in South Africa is too high now. Now what we need to do is to call a press conference. For example, if you're in Tanzania, the Tanzanian leadership should call the press conference and say, all you business people, all you investors, the stakeholders, come forward. Can you please create this certain, maybe 1,000 jobs, maybe 2,000 jobs, maybe 100 jobs, and then you gradually evacuate your people from that country. Because if you rely on solving the problem by denying that there are no problems, it's just the vigilant group, they're just some people who are smoking and they take to the street out of anger. It does not make sense. They might keep quiet today and say, no, it's okay. Then they're going to sit down with their anger and to prepare for tomorrow to come and fight again. And it's going to be very bad. And this is a problem that Africans are having. They always have this mindset of solving the problem while it's already happened. And you come to blame yourself later. But what you need to do right now as African leader, please take my advice. Who had to who is not that time now. The good thing is to stand up as a country, as a nation, and say, we are going to create these certain jobs for those who, just like what happened recently. I remember there was a time whereby it was bad, the shop attacks, banning, torturing the shops. And Nigeria sent their airplane, which is Air Peace, come to evacuate its people. So what is it that is difficult now to sit down? We have a lot of rich people in Africa. If you go to Tanzania, you've got somebody like Baresa, the Azam owner, and you've got somebody like Mo Enterprises. You've got a lot of rich people in Tanzania. The people that have having capacity to say, we sit down and we are going to create maybe 1,000 jobs for those who are living in abroad and come. Because look, while you expect things to be okay here, there are some guys that have been here for many, many years, maybe 20, maybe 30, maybe 15 years, that doesn't even have money to go back home. And they don't even know how to start to go home. So if you expect that person to defend himself, how is that person going to defend himself? So now, the immigrants that are living in South Africa are being abandoned by both sides, abandoned by the South African government and abandoned by the country of their origin, their nations. In fact, they've abandoned them. They fight this battle alone. look here, the solution of this matter is that either South African government come forward and say there's a harsher punishment for anyone who speak about or anyone who's touching a foreign-owned shop, or not let them leave, because this is inhuman. Whatever is taking place now is so bad. But for me, I say each and every country, the likes of, there are countries that honestly they don't have wars, they don't have problem, they even economy is stable. It's just that the government need to come forward and say, we are going to implement, we are going to establish, we call upon those rich business investors to come and create some maybe 150, 200 jobs and start evacuate your people, because you cannot close your eyes, turn blind eyes, and things are out of control. Because right now, the march is scary. Because if you tell people to close their shop, close, not to trade on the street, here you've got march. Here you've got the vigilant, the Dudula movement. Here you've got some patriotic alliance. Here you've got actually say those people are all of them targeting one person, targeting immigrants. But the poor immigrants does not have anyone to speak for. No one to speak for immigrants, to speak on their behalf, no one. Why can the government, the country of origin where those people are coming, for example, if I myself coming from Tanzania, the government should stand up and say, we as Tanzania, we've made a decision of saying we are going to evacuate our people. Oh, even the South African government to say, no, please, we are making it clear that we don't want the people from outside because of our economic, it's kind of, we're facing recession, there's no economic growth, and so forth and so on. I think it's better that way. So this is all I have for today. Please keep on watch our channel by subscribe and also drop your